Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Casey and today I'm going to be doing a video for you guys about the basic supplies you guys are going to need to start an online business. So of course these supplies are going to be more pertained to my specific business. The supplies might vary depending on what services you offer or products that you sell, but these are the basic supplies that I find that most people will need, especially if you are selling a physical product online. And before I get started, let me just preface what I sell. So I'm the owner of a beauty company and we sell foam ink lashes. So a lot of what I'm going to be showing you is going to be based off of owning a lash business or a beauty business selling physical product. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video because there's a lot to cover. The first thing I'm going to show you guys are the cards. So I've customized cards that I've made for my packaging, but I have business cards, I have the mission statement card, I have like a care card, thank you card, a handwritten card, all different cards to put into the packaging of my product. And these are very important because when you are sending out packages to customers, or maybe if you're providing a service, let's say, and you want them to be able to leave with business cards, of course, or to hand them out, put them in the package so that people can hand it out to other people. Or you're gonna wanna have these regular cards just to give more information about your business or the products that you're selling, because sometimes people don't go through the website or go and dig deep into the information about your business. So having these cute little info cards is really, really important, and it's quick and they can see the information right here, and it'll only benefit you guys for your business. So, of course, over time, you can change them, edit them however you want. The next supply that was really important in my business was a label printer. So this is just a Dymo letter tag label printer. And I use this specifically because I put it on the inside of the containers where my lashes are. I put the name. I could get the name on the boxes print, but right now at the stage where I am in my business, I would prefer to just put it on the label maker and put them on the inside of the box. But you can use these to label pretty much anything you need for your business. And I also use these for my organizational bins. So I put every name of the lashes on the bins and I put it just into the little cubbies to keep it organized. But I find that this is very, very important if you want to label your different products or just keep organized. This is really, really good. So this has actually helped me cut costs on having to label different things as well, like the product. So this has been very handy for me in my business. Next, I find optional depending on what you're selling, but I do have these cellophane bags. And so what I do with these, instead of just packing regular lashes into the bubble mailers or the box, I put them around here so that I just make sure it doesn't get scratched or any dirt gets on the packaging. I try to make sure that it is as clean and pristine as the second it left my door. I hand package everything I send out. So having these has been very important because it just ensures the customer that it's brand new, nobody's opened it, and it's good to go. Like I said, depending on what you sell or what you offer, you don't need to get these, but I find it really important for smaller things, like even if you sell lip gloss or jewelry, stuff like that. The next things are books. So I'm gonna start off first with my planner. So I just have a planner, and obviously I use this for regular everyday life, but I also use this to keep track of when I'm launching new things, when I wanna launch things, just kind of keeping up to date with things I wanna do in the future or plan to do, or anything behind the scenes technical of the business, I put it in my planner. That way I can keep on top of it. So I do recommend that you have some type of planner. So whether that's on your phone, I'm just somebody who likes to use a physical planner more than my phone. I just find that it's more fun and I have a lot of markers and make it really pretty. So I recommend a planner to keep on top of all of your stuff. And the next one I have is this little Muji book I have, and it's just a blank sketchbook, but I've turned it into my business book. So this book, I put all of my information, ideas, like everything to do with my business, I put into this book. And the reason why it's separate from my planner is because I just want my planner to be for planning. I don't want to put any of my ideas, information, stuff like that into my planner, only because I bring my planner everywhere. Versus this, I leave it at home because there's a lot of private information in here. I do recommend having, again, a separate book or maybe something on your phone that you can keep track of ideas, because things will just randomly pop into your mind, and it's important that you get them down because if you're somebody like me, I forget very easily. So having this keeps me on track with all the technical stuff and like when to register for like business things, product names. Like I put literally everything my whole life for my business in this book specifically. So I like the fact that I separate the two of them. So getting some type of book is going to be very handy for you to keep organized and put your ideas down. The next thing I have is totally optional, but it is stickers. So these stickers in particular, I designed myself. I made them on Canva and then I put them through Vistaprint. And so these ones specifically are like my CO2 emission stickers. So if you don't know, every single order that gets placed on my store, a portion of it gets taken automatically out by this app called Offset with Shopify. And what it does is it cuts the cost of the CO2 emissions when delivering my packages to you guys. So it goes into cutting down the emissions of CO2, and it also goes to protecting our rainforest, like the Amazon rainforest and a bunch of other rainforests. So I decided to make these stickers to put it on the package so that every time you get your package, you can see that like this order is protecting our forests. So again, a little extra touch. You don't have to get stickers like this, but I'm very detailed and I like to put a lot of effort into my stuff. So I thought that was just a cute little add-on, as well as I have thank you stickers for the back of my bubble mailers and tissue paper when I wrap. It just says thank you for supporting my small business, as well as little stickers I put onto my handwritten notes and my cards for customers. I like to just put little stickers on them, so just little cute stuff like that. Next is very important. So if you are sending physical product, you will definitely need to use a scale at some point. So this is just like a regular ordinary kitchen scale. Okay, you could honestly use a regular kitchen scale. This one I actually got a long time ago because I was into soap making and I wanted like a professional scale to weigh everything. So now I just use this for packages. So this is just to put in the weight into the store. I actually ship my items based on location versus weight. So if you are somebody who wants to use your shipping option as weight only specifically to ship, you'll definitely need a scale because you'll need to weigh every single package you send out. But regardless which option you choose, at some point you will need a scale to weigh your items to put it into your store, because I know Shopify does have that option. Or if you're sending PR packages out with like you're a different carrier, they're gonna ask you for the weights. So having a scale is very, very handy, and I recommend that all business owners, if you're selling products, to get a scale. Next, also very important, are some type of packaging. So this is a bubble mailer, and this is a small bubble mailer. In the future, I will be getting custom bubble mailers with like my name and logo and all that stuff on it. But I just have regular bubble mailers to send smaller packages. And then I do have foldable black boxes for larger orders, and then a huge bubble mailer. So you're gonna need to send your packages in something. So depending on what type of package it is, like what product you're selling, you'll have to pick on what type of packaging. So since I'm selling lashes, I just have a padded bubble mailer like this with bubble wrap on the inside. And it just protects the lashes from getting any more damaged when it's being tossed around by, people shipping it. So you will again need this if you are shipping your product. Now, if your product is like a different shape, or you feel like you would need a lot of padding, you might just need to get boxes with bubble wrap or tissue paper, packing peanuts, stuff like that. But I know if you're especially in Canada, Uline sends it to you really fast, like within 1 day. So that's why I usually order from them, and they're pretty affordable. But there's a lot of websites that you could honestly get packing supplies. But Uline, if you're in Canada, I recommend them only because it comes so fast and they're affordable. Next one is the square reader. So it's just a square magnetic reader. So you plug this into your cell phone if you want to sell product in person. Eventually, I would like to go to conventions and like little spaces that sell beauty products so that I could bring my lashes and I could sell in person and meet people and tell everybody to come out and give a discount. So I did pick up one of these. When you say that you are a business owner, they do send this to you for free. They do take a transaction fee for every time you charge somebody. So just keep that in mind. But this is really good for selling in person, and you don't have to get like a huge system set up and bring like a credit card reader and all this other stuff. You just need this, plug it into your phone with the app, and you're pretty much good to go. And the last one that I have here is you will need some type of label printer, but it's like a more affordable version of like the one that everybody gets for their label printers than the Dymo one. This was like a fraction of the cost, and it gets the job done, but you will need to get some type of shipping label printer if you're going to be shipping out physical product, of course. Otherwise, I know a lot of people do have like a printer and then they print it and they tape it down into the box. But I find that over time it becomes expensive because one, you're using paper, you have to buy paper, you have to buy ink for your printer, and ink is not cheap. And it's a lot more effort to have to cut it up and put it onto a box. I found that investing into a laser printer for labels specifically has saved me a lot of time and a lot of money. And again, it was a fraction of the cost. And you will also need labels. So the labels I have are actually in a roll. I do not recommend that. Do not get them wound up in a roll because it gets caught unless you loosen it up. I'm actually going to be getting the square ones that are already pre-folded, so it just kind of lifts and goes. So just a tip for you guys. But anyways, you will need this. This is 100% a must if you want to save time and effort. If not, if you cannot afford it and you do have paper and everything laying around, sure, but in the long run, this will save you a lot more money and time. And of course, just for other things, you will of course need a laptop or some type of device that can hook you up to Shopify so that you can print everything and run your store. But I do have Shopify as my platform of choice. And having a good quality camera or phone for product pictures is also going to be very good. I honestly just have the iPhone 11, but also I do have my Canon EOS T5i that takes really, really good photos for my products, so I don't really have to worry. But honestly, as long as you have a clear camera that can take decent photos for you, you'll be okay. Anyways, that is all of the basic supplies that you will need to run an e-commerce business. Again, all of the stuff that I talked about will obviously vary depending on the product you sell, services you might offer. It will vary a little bit, but I find that all these are kind of like the basic necessities of running an e-commerce business online and at least selling physical products. If you guys have any questions on other supplies that you might need or on the questions of what I had in the video, please feel free to let me know down below and I will get right back to you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys can keep up to date with all the videos that I do post. And as usual, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.